What's up, OTA Nation? Justin here with on-target Airgunner. Today we're going to check out the Vector Optics Orion 4-16 by 44. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's a quick unboxing of the new Orion from Vector Optics. This model is the Pro Max 4-16 by 44 first focal plane. Let's take a look. Looks like some instructions maybe. 5-year warranty. That's pretty good. Wow. They're really stepping it up in the packaging. It's like a sunshade. Some 30mm high profile rings. Tiny Allen wrench. This is probably to set the zero stop. Little throw lever. Cleaning cloth. I'll make sure to throw in the specs on the video as far as weight and length. 30mm tube. Nice audible clicks with that zero stop. So it stops right there at your zero. So for the side windage turret, you pop it out, then you can adjust where you want, push it back in, and it locks it in place. For the zero stop one, for your elevation, there is no push pull out. I will look at it some more. Maybe if you disable that zero stop feature, you might be able to push it down. But it looks like for using the zero stop, there is no locking feature, but it does, like I said, stop at your zero. A couple of flip up caps. I prefer these over, just the rubber caps with the elastic cord in between. This is a lot cleaner setup. All right, let's do some tests and take a look at the reticle. Before we do some testing, I want to point out the parallax adjustment goes all the way down to 10 yards. That's pretty good for a scope with up to 16 power. A lot of times you see them start off at 15 yards, 20 yards, but being able to take it all the way down to 10, that's pretty nice, especially for your close range shooting when you're going to be running it at lower power. So from 10 all the way up to standard infinity. Illuminated reticle adjustments. Okay guys, so let's do this tracking test. I want to get it done quick because the phones are getting hot. It's a little hot outside. Anyways, so I got this set up right here. The target is 50 yards away. The scope turrets are set up in mil radians. 1 mil at 100 yards is 3.6 inches. The target is set up at 50 yards. And so 2 mil should then equal 3.6 inches. The target I have has 3.6 inch squares, or close to it, as close as I can get with the printer. And so the reticle is right in the center, and when we do our tracking, we should follow along with those pre-printed out lines on the target. So let's see how we do. Vector Optics Orion Pro Max 4:16 by 44. All right, gonna get the side shot going. Okay, now I can see right here through the side shot that the lines are just, a fraction of an inch off. And that's probably just because I ranged it with the laser rangefinder, which has, I think it's plus or minus 1 yard degree of accuracy. So as best as I could, I put it 50 yards away. Anyways, what we're trying to see is more or less, does it track along the lines? Is it way off? So here we go. So first thing we're going to do is go up 20 clicks. And here we go. 10, 20. And then we will go right 20. 10, 20. Good. Got us right where we needed to be. We're going to go down 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. And that should be now at the bottom right. Okay, just a tiny bit off there. Looks like it might be in half inch off. I passed it up right there. Yeah, okay, that's good there. And then now we will go left 40. 10, 20, 30. Oh no, it's right there. Good, close enough. Now we will go up 40. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, right there. Good. Now we're going to go back right 20. That should take us back to the center. Ten, 20. Good, right on the center line. And then we're going to go down 20. That should take us back to the 0. Down 20. Here we go. 10. Oh, passed it. Right there. 20. Nice. Right back at the 0. Returned like it's supposed to. Tracked like it should. All right, let's do some final thoughts. Here's a demonstration of the magnification on this scope. So this is 16 power, max power, and we'll back it down. The magnification adjustment ring is a little stiff, but I would imagine it would loosen up as we break it in. So that's 4 power. So you can see the field of view opens up quite a bit. Now looking at the camera footage, that little cart that's off to the right, or I'm sorry, off to the left, is a little blurry, but looking through the reticle with the human eye, it is not. So I'll just chalk that up to camera equivalent not being as good as a human eye. But you can see the reticle is nice, crisp, clear, well defined. Not too thin, but not overbearingly thick. Alright, so recap. I mean, you guys saw for yourselves, the scope performed as it should, tracked as it should. There was a small discrepancy when we went down. I think it was down 40. There was a small gap. But like I said, I didn't physically measure it out with the steel tape to 50 yards. That could be the issue. Also, the boxes are not exactly 3.6 inches. That's as close as I can get on my printer without burning through all my ink. A bunch of trial and error. Anyways, you know, for the most part, it tracked where it should. It was right in the neighborhood of where it should be on all of the tracking movements. The reticle is a little bit thicker, but that's what I was wanting because I'm going to be using the scope for hunting. The thicker reticle allows for quicker acquisition on your target. Now, if you're going to be using it for bench shooting 200, 300 yards, it might be thick, too thick for the target where it'll cover up, you know, some of those bullseyes. So just something to consider. If you're going to be using it for hunting, perfect. Target shooting under 100 yards, yeah, we can do it. If you're going to be super long range, maybe something with a different reticle, a little bit thinner reticle, like the Veyron series. I know has thinner reticle. Anyways, this is my third scope from Vector Optics. So far, 3 for 3. They've all been good. I'm not trying to be biased towards Vector Optics. Each one's good so far. I'm going to try out a couple different companies coming up for some scopes, just so you guys see that, you know, I'm not trying to be particular just to them. I will have my discount code OTA10 available if you guys want to purchase any of the Vector Optics scopes. Please use it. It helps out the channel, helps support what I do, and help pushing out new content for you guys. Speaking of new content, I started a second channel, On Target Hunter, where I hunt. All my hunting footage will be on that channel. I will be using firearms as well as air guns on that channel. So if you're a hunter, check it out and subscribe to that one. Anyways, Justin from On Target Airgunner. Thanks for watching. Let's shoot some more. If I could find the bolt for this one, how to shoot. Just kidding.